All right, we are live. How y'all doing today? Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. All right, got on my YouTube side there and got that audio killed before it started. Let me get my settings done. Got that. Okay, get back here in StreamYard. I'm waiting on a couple of people to pop up on the panel. Got a little bit to talk tonight about the auction. I always put coin talk in there. Never know somebody pops up and we talk about coins or whatever. We are diversified for sure. Random collection popped in a little early, I see. About 10 minutes early. I don't know if he's still around. How you doing, Random? If you are, we're going to talk about this auction that's scheduled tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Live stream is going to start at 4 p.m. 4K coins. Aloha. How you doing, mon ami? Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do right there. Let me do this. All righty. Okay, I got that done. So, have you seen Sheldon lately? Talked to him lately? 4K. Man, I saw him yesterday for a little while somewhere. Yeah, I think he was in the auction. That's where he was. Anyway, we're going to be talking about that auction schedule for 4 o'clock tomorrow. The stream schedule for 4 o'clock. Uh, but what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be waiting on people to come into the stream. It's been scheduled for 4 days now, something like that. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about it. They're aware of it. And then it's probably around 4:30 or something. It depends on how many people are up in there and uh, the donators coming up. I'm waiting on a couple of packages to come in tomorrow. I appreciated that 4K very much. I know, let me see, tomorrow that's a work day. It'd be like, let's see, 4 o'clock. Man, it'd be like lunchtime for some of y'all over there. That'd be before noon. I'd be going live or right at noon. I think y'all 4 hours now behind because we went back an hour. Y'all used to be 5 hours ahead of us, and we go back an hour in the fall. I know Hawaii. Does Hawaii observe daylight savings time? I didn't think they did. I know they did at one time or something, then they didn't or something like that. I know there's I think it's Arizona, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii. I think that's the ones that don't go forward with their clock and backwards. Let me know if I'm right on the Hawaiian time. Our time never changes. Oh, okay, yeah. So now y'all 4 hours behind us instead of 5. If I go live at 4, it'll be lunchtime for y'all. It'll be 12 noon. And I don't know if Sheldon will have time to jump in the auction and bid. Usually he'll pop in for a minute or two if he's taking a break, You know, I know him and his dad own that painting company, so you know, uh, that ain't no big deal. You know, he can take all the time off he wants, but you know, you take too much time off, you won't get paid. If you work for yourself, you're not gonna get paid because the work ain't getting done. Waiting on Mike Badger to come in. Got a link sent out to Andrew O'Neill. We'll be talking about future auctions. Andrew wanted to pop in. We had that auction last night, late last night. I think we're going to be changing that every other week auction around to Saturdays, about 9 o'clock. It seemed like it was a pretty good time for a lot of people. We had over 50 people at one time, right? 50 people at one time in that auction last night. So that was pretty good. Oh, Andrew's live right now? Oh, I didn't know that. What's up, David? How you doing? Dave's not here, man. Dave's never here. He's always hidden like hidden numismatist. I did not know Andrew was live. I did not see him live. I checked to see who was live. Maybe I should have reloaded everything or shut down my computer or something or whatever, but now it's too much trouble just to check to see who's live. Let me see. Did you get an invoice? 4K? Oh, wait a minute. Let me check something here. Let me check my spreadsheets. See, I got these things. I got them things. I can check right here. Okay, yeah. You got a Franklin half from Joe Durbin. Wait a minute. Yeah, now if you have a 95 and an 85, I didn't take note who was the seller. Okay, so it wasn't Joe Durbin and Mike Badger. It had to be Value Hunter then. There, oh, Value Hunter. There you are. Hey, Value Hunter. Did 4K coin from Hawaii get a couple of $half from you yesterday? You got invoice for Joe and Value Hunter. Okay, then it had to be Mike Badger. Let me see. Got on Mike Badger, I got these are all BU rolls. Let me see here. Well, that's like what? That's why I like keeping track of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Mike Badger. You got those from Mike. And he's fixing an invoice here somewhere. Actually, Mike, I'm waiting on him to come in. He's making labels right now. See, you got an 85, yeah, 85 and a 95. Right there. I see it. It was Mike Badger. That's the one that was selling the BU penny rolls too. I'm surprised he didn't send you an invoice yet. He'll be in here in a little bit. He'll send you an invoice. Hey, Value Hunter. Let me send you a do you want to jump up in here real quick for a little while? Value. I'll send you a link if you want to jump up in the panel. All right, let me do that right quick. All right, done deal. Excuse me. Oh man, I didn't. Dog it, I hate when I miss my meds like that. That nose spray. You didn't have to register with him, I don't think. Oh, you have to send him an email. That's all you had to do was send Mike Badger an email. That's it. And I can give you his email right now if you want. If you need it. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Typing all this, my little button's not pressed. That happened to me last night, too. There it is. Hey, Traveling John, how you doing, buddy? Wow, you up late? Or, no, you up early? One of the two. One of the two. Slacker Stacker, what's going on? Bon matin, bon matin. Slacker Stacker, what's going on? All right, Value Hunter, your YouTube side's on again. You have to get to your YouTube side and delete the audio on that one.
I'm off now, right? Can you hear me okay tonight? Or is it still muffled?
You're a little loud.
I'm too loud. Okay.
No, I mean, well, when you get real close to the mic, you know, like I was saying last night in the auction.
Yeah.
When you're eating a CB mic, people, you're not real loud. You just muffled.
Yeah, let me push it back. Is that clear?
Try it again.
Testing.
It sounds good now when you said testing, but you know, just a couple of words you really can't tell.
Just let me know if it gets bad. Maybe I'm talking too loud or I'm too close to the mic. I'll just adjust.
Okay. Now, if you can back off from the mic, and then if you need to, I don't know if it's your stereo mix or what, but what windows you said you had?
Let me try to plug in a headset and see if that helps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like an iPod. Yeah, a headset with a mic always helps. Oh, excuse me. I should have muted my mic on that. All right, Traveling John, not a problem. Slacker Stacker's in the house.
How's that?
Okay, try it again. I just didn't hear it on 2 words.
Yeah, that's okay. How's that? Loud and clear?
It's
Nope, not much better.
About the same, but might be a little better.
All right.
It's like it's working on a project. Things that make you go,
If Slack is working on a project, I'm sure that there's a weapon and some fire involved in that.
Yeah, well, and then South Pyrotechnics in Florida down there. He's kind of like Slacker Stacker. Yeah, he does pyrotechnics for fireworks and stuff and all that. And Slacker, you got a friend in arms right there, buddy. Pyrotechnics, you got a buddy, Slacker Stacker in here. He does certain things like that, electronically controlled too. Well, Slacker, tell the flamethrower gnome I said hello. That guy above you, Slacker, South Florida Pyrotechnics, FPAG organization. And I just got a text mix from Mike Badger there. He's going to jump up here in a little bit. Text guy, what's going on? Welcome back. How you doing? His channel name, I have to see this. His channel name is right above you. Like South Florida Pyrotechnics, FPAG org. Hey, South Florida, type it. If you're still here, type something else. Oh, David said hi. Oh, I could have did that too. Right there. There he is. I'm gonna go into his channel right now. Leave that. Wow, we salute Rocket, all that, Gargantuan, Brown wrap up. Go ahead. Oh man, he's got some neat stuff. I love fireworks. I love them big boom boom things that go boom boom, man, boom boom. What does that remind y'all of? You gotta get some nice stuff, man, that goes boom boom. What movie does that remind y'all of?
What is that? What is that, Cajun?
There's a couple of actors in this movie. One guy, he's got fireworks and stuff, and then the other actor in there, you know, he pulls up at a fireworks stand and this and that. Then this one actor says, "Man, you ain't got nothing here. You need to get the good stuff. You know, the good stuff. You need things that go boom boom. You know." That's Joe Dirt with David Spade.
You know, I had lunch one time, and I was sitting about an arm's distance away from David Spade.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, Kuzan, how you doing? My cousin's in there, Liz Ann Fines. Hey, Liz Ann, that was an awesome sticker you made for Michael E. Fines. Oh my God, that was awesome. Man, she designs stickers and stuff and you know, prints them out for you and all that. You know, sends them to you. Oh God, you need y'all need to go to Michael might be here tonight. God, that's an awesome sticker. You already showed it on a video. What you got right there?
Well, I think
Is that a straight clip or is that like
I can't tell if it's like after mint damage. So here's what a clipped planchet looks like.
yeah, no, but they do have such thing as a straight clip.
They do, okay.
Yeah. What it is, it's when they get to the edge of the sheet, okay, you know, they in sheets, you know, so 3 foot wide. Okay, 32 inches wide, what have you, 3 foot wide. When they get to the edge of the sheet, well, you're gonna have a bunch of little planchets that's gonna have that same exact thing all the way across.
Okay.
You know, if it's not loaded just right, you know. So yeah, there is such thing as a straight clip planchet, and that's where it comes from, the edge of the sheet.
That could
You know,
be
the bottom edge, you know, when it runs out at the end, when all the punches go down, and they don't realize that the sheet wasn't loaded just right, you know. That's what that is. Midnight Silver Run. What's going on, mon ami? That's what that would be from if it is an actual straight clip. It's not actually a clip.
Yeah.
It's just the end of the sheet. You can't really call it a clip because the punch didn't hit it.
Which has a straight edge, and we get a round piece out of the end of it.
Yeah, I mean there's different ways to tell if it's the end of the sheet or if it's handmade. Yeah, I don't have that knowledge, you know, to really tell. I mean, I've been tooling and like machine shops and stuff for a long time, but I haven't tried to reproduce clip planchets, you know. So I don't know what they would actually look like, especially after they've been in circulation for a long time.
Ooh, I got something to throw on the camera.
But that is possible to have that straight edge on a coin like that. It is. You know, being, you know, when it was struck. The Baisley effect. Something like that. Yeah. That yeah. So I think. Yeah. There's some effects. There's a couple different kind of effects. And I think the Baisley effects, I know I'm familiar with that. I mean, you could probably Google or look it up and oh man, I got a coin reference book right here. I could Walter Breen that I could probably look that up in. John RMS, on my time. How you doing? I know it's it's probably morning where you at, almost lunchtime. Opposite of the side from the clip, there should be a mark on the rim. Actually, it's not a clip. It's just where the end of the sheet, that they didn't load the sheet right, or it was where the last final punches punched out the last of the planchets. And then that was it. That was the end of the sheet. Oh, 8 a.m.? Oh, so you only 6 hours from us. Okay. But you know, a clip planchet, yeah, there would more than likely be a mark on the, you know, 180 degrees from it. You know, like if it was at 12 o'clock, you look down at 6 o'clock. But if it's at the end of the sheet, I have no idea. Hey, Miss Doreen Calhoun, how you doing? Welcome. as always. Thank you. Yeah, please hit the like button. Oh, and we had a bunch of giveaways in here last night too. I say a bunch, it's 3 or 4. Value Hunter, boy, he had a big giveaway.
What did I give away? What was it? I don't remember now.
You had I don't know, just a bunch of stuff you had in there.
Oh, I had that Canadian large scent that I gave away.
Yeah, you had like 4 or 5 items, I think. Something 3, 4, 5.
Proof quarter. Yeah, 76 proof quarter. And then, I don't know what else, but I bought a few nickels this week.
Hey.
There's my cousin. How you doing, Shot?
Hey, I'm doing fine. How about you?
Can't
I was
complain.
having trouble with my computer, my other computer. I was trying to finalize something and it wasn't cooperating. It was laughing at me and while it was hiccuping.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, come on.
So Michael made a video on his
He made a video about a box unboxing. No. A penny box hunt. That's what it is. And it was between him and his wife. And on the cover, on the video card, that comes up as your thumbnail.
Yeah.
He showed his sticker.
Okay. Well, then it's public.
It's public. So now I can show it.
Right. I'm going to present you right quick. Man, that is
Okay.
a sweet sticker.
I don't know if y'all can see it with the glare.
Yeah. Michael E. Fines with the Kennedy with the sunset behind it and YouTube on the bottom. Go ahead. And he's metal detecting or digging something out of the dirt.
Yeah, I guess so. That might be better.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, I keep forgetting where the camera is. But yeah, that's his sticker. It's ordered. It's being it's in processing. Of course, I ordered it last night, so it's they'll work on it tomorrow.
Right.
So it's in pre-flight.
HD Shovel, what's going on, Ed? How you doing?
But and somebody subscribed to me a while ago. I have to figure out who this was.
Probably Slacker or Value, huh? Or text guy.
Somebody else. Let's see.
Maybe Miss Doreen.
Javid found the coin. He subscribed and he left a comment. Thank you very much.
David found the coin.
Javid found the coin.
Oh, Javid. Yeah.
Javid. Okay. Javid, like David, but with a J.
Well, it's Javid.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. He confirmed that a while back. He was in my stream. I haven't seen him in here.
I think he must be in the stream.
I haven't. Well, I missed him.
It was 6 minutes ago that he subscribed. Thank you, Javid. If you're watching still, appreciate you on my team.
He says he'll accept Javid or Javid, but
okay.
Like if
I said it that way because of the David thing.
Yeah.
So like Javid's fine if that's how he does it.
If you do like the French David, well, that's how he pronounces his Javid.
I got you. Cool deal.
There it is, right there. There he is.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm here now." Okay.
Yeah, I'll be popping over and joining your team too, Javid. Just give me a minute here. Got to figure out this technology.
Yeah. He said, Boudreaux's right.
That's fine. Ooh, a lot of good looking coin videos there, Javid. All right. You now have a new team member, Javid. All right. Excuse me for just a minute, Cajun.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, see somebody coming in the back. And their device gets connected, and there it is. How you doing, Mike?
Good afternoon. How's everybody?
Ça va, et toi?
Doing good. Nothing like
How
spending
about you, Hunter?
they putting packages together and printing labels.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, Mike, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Did you get an email a few minutes ago from 4K Coins or
Not yet.
okay? He didn't forget, but he's in here now,
Yeah.
and he was asking me who had bought the coins from it. You know, the two halves. So I looked in my spreadsheets, you know, and I told him, "Oh, that was Mike Badger." He says, "Yeah." So I says, "I got his email if you want." He says, "Yeah." So I think he either just sent it to you or he's gonna in a couple minutes.
Okay. No big hurry. It's Monday all day. I figured people were just kind of hanging around, laying around. I
Yeah,
do that on Sunday.
yeah, being a Sunday. Hey, Andrew
I
Ford.
like that auction on Saturday because we got Sunday to do all day to do the labels and the package. You know.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier because I like to get them out as soon as I can, but next morning sometimes it's a little rough
Yeah.
during the week.
Well, you know, there's some people that have certain days they mail too, that they
Yeah.
ship.
Uh,
You know, some people don't ship every day. You
Right.
know, sometimes I'm 12 miles from a post office. You know,
I try to
the gas
do
is going
good
to
on that.
be up.
Well, see, I don't go to the post office. I either have it picked up or if they
Right.
fit in my box, they're in my box.
Right.
Because I really don't worry about my postage anymore. after I had what happened fixed and
Because, like I said, this weapon is going to have a laser, a light for night ops, and laser sight.
what's he building? Slacker? What's he building?
Doing another known buster.
That was crazy, man. That first one, I thought he was gonna burn his house down.
Sal's gonna have a new weapon in his hand. Hey, Blues, how you doing, mon ami? Oh, just talking about this huge auction we're gonna have tomorrow. A benefit for my cousin that passed away. In fact, the lady up here, Liz Ann, that was her cousin too.
Yeah.
So
Not my first cousin though, like you,
yeah, not as close,
further away, but that's okay. We still cousins.
not as closely related to me.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
Well, they
Donna was for me. You know, Donna's dad and my mom were brother and sister. So, but it's a little further down the line for Liz. The stream is going to start at 4 p.m. Monday. Andrew, and then I'm pretty sure we're going to wait on a few people to come in. It's scheduled like 4 or 5 days ahead of time. It's been up scheduled, so. And a lot of people know about it. Ken announced it. Miss Paula announced it. Everybody, the high caliber channels announcing it. So the big gun guys, like Ken and all them. And we're gonna have some nice stuff in there too, Blue.
What's that?
Funeral expenses.
Mm.
We're gonna have other expenses that a little bit of insurance didn't cover. We're gonna have some Cajun coin hunter hats going out. Probably about.
That's for Wheel of Silver charity.
That's my Cajun coin hunter Wheel of Silver hats, and I don't know the Wheel of Silvers that I was explaining last night. How I do my wheels.
Yeah, but you're doing tomorrow's for for like a special cause?
Well, the hats, yeah, they're gonna have some. One guy donated $100 just to donate. Jeff Brown, he donated $100 to them. Okay, yeah, I mean, all PayPal's are going straight to my cousin's husband. All the donators, most all the donators are shipping. They're going to be up in the panel showing what they have. They're going to ship to the winner as soon as Derek confirms PayPal payment. And then, but Jeff donated $100 straight to Derek, so he gets a free hat automatically. Anybody that wins an auction bid of $100 or more, gets a free Cajun hat.
What year's that Buffalo, Val?
Well, it's a 1913.
Oh, right. Javid?
Top 1 or 2?
It's type 1.
Let me see. Yep, it sure is.
It is.
I wish it had a mint mark under it because it's in, pretty nice shape.
It is. Oh man, he's got the full horn. Look, hey, look the hair on his back, the fur on his back, and all that. That thing is in very nice shape.
That's gorgeous. Only thing's gone to his tail.
Yeah. A little bit.
It don't fade out no whole lot.
No.
Most of it's there.
That coin's in real good shape.
Yeah, it is.
That's just a reflection, not any kind of discoloration up there.
Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, it needs an S on it.
Yeah.
I know the top 2 13S is expensive.
I think I'm subscribed to you.
Yeah, I got one of those somewhere in here too. But it's an acid date.
Okay.
I got a bunch.
Andrew, you're a new team member too. Thank you.
Hey, Miss Mercer, how you doing?
Well, there's
you just realized who Donna is now? Oh, okay, yeah, she was big in the coin community. Friends with a lot of people in here.
Mm-hmm.
She sure was.
Hey, Ladybug, how you doing today?
Yep, Javid. I remember people that come in my live streams. I sure do. I like coffee. I drink. That keeps me alert. Yep, Texas girly Donna. You're right, Terry. Miss Terry.
Yep.
That was her.
She was a sweetie.
In fact, her and Liz Ann Pines lived not far from each other at one time.
Yeah, that would be true. Well, even Houston's not that far, but a couple hours.
Yeah, no. I mean, before she moved there.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying, but even later, even more recently.
Yeah, she could throw a rock real hard, and then you can knock her rock when you threw the rock.
Pretty much, yeah. We could send a carrier pigeon back and forth. Oh, I'm doing just fine, Ladybug. I'm just buzzing around. That was bad.
Hey, Starbucks. Starbucks in the house. Y'all make room.
Stackers? Excuse me, Stackers here.
Yeah. Been here most all evening.
Yeah. So, how's your melting going there, Slacker?
And he ain't melting silver neither. He's melting
Are you catching things on fire yet?
other stuff. I'm good, Jeff. Thank you, my brother.
I know you said hello. I'm sorry. I just had to mess with you. Sometimes I get too mischievous for my own good. And Mike Badger's over here to my left. Actually, according to the screen, to my right. But you know.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, he's right down there.
This way. He's over here.
Yeah, he's down there. You
Yeah.
right there. Value Hunter's right there.
You did okay, Mike?
I mean, I can look down at Mike. You know, I can look at Value Hunter.
Look
and
over here at Value Hunter, and I can go over here to whoops. Where is it?
Baby bun.
Over here to you and.
Yeah,
Here I am,
I have to do it opposite.
typing your messages. I don't know why.
It's going to take a couple of minutes to go
Got
through.
them on panel. I was just typing away, answering her question.
Oh, gotcha.
I forgot I could open my mouth, but
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
We were doing the Brady.
All right. Another. Thank you, Value Hunter. Appreciate you joining my team. I may be a. No, I guess I'm not.
Hey,
All right,
that's another good way to type it in chat. Thank you for joining my team.
We tipped a hat there.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, Liz, you'd have freaked out if you'd have seen that stuff he was auctioning off last night for cheap.
Actually, I did see some of the auction, and I was sitting over here saying, "Gee, I wish I had a little money."
Oh, okay. All right.
I just spent all my money. Well, a little bit I had.
He kept throwing up that pile of stuff, and I kept saying, "Oh man, I can't spend
Yeah.
everything I'm making."
And neither one that had all those proofs, not proofs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. I
the
broke down and bought
sets.
two
Yeah,
of them.
Yeah. Proof set, uncirculated set.
yeah. Man,
I
Yeah.
broke
And
down
he
and
was
bought a
giving it
60 and a 61, so I can't wait to get those.
Starbucks Jeff. Well, I just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody. It's getting past my bedtime here. I've got to babysit grandkids tomorrow. They don't have school this week. So
Oh, okay.
I wanted to say hi. And I
Well,
pray
don't
you
give me
guys.
one of those shelves you've got behind you.
Oh, yeah, they're going to fall over any minute, right?
It looks like it does. But I need one.
Well, that's some of my eBay stuff back there.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting for is packaging stuff.
Yeah. Well, God's blessings on everyone. Praying that you all have a wonderful week.
You too, hon.
And good to see everybody. And
I'll see you in the
next
auction.
time. I hope to be in the chat.
That'll work.
Good night. Good morning. Whatever it is.
Bon week. Bon matin.
Bye-bye.
Yep. It's
Let's see.
yeah, it is 8 o'clock your time there, Javed. Because John RMS is not far from you. John RMS was in here just a little bit ago, and he said the same thing. It's 8 o'clock. Hey, Jason. How you doing, mon ami? Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else in chat? I'm waiting on Blue to come in.
Yeah, what happened? TV under the weather? What happened to the big show tonight?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either. He just didn't show tonight.
I didn't even go in. I forgot to go in the Facebook group and to see if there was a message in there, you know.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I was looking for him, and nothing ever got posted. And the last thing he usually puts some stuff up. The last thing he put up was like 3 days ago, so I don't know. He might be under the weather. Kind of
Well, if Ken misses a big show, it's for a good reason.
yeah.
You know, Ken's not lazy.
No, sir.
You know, he's not going to say, "Oh, I don't feel like doing it tonight." You know, no, that's not him at all. You know, like say if he would text message me and say, "Hey, Cajun," not text message, you know, send me an email. "Hey, Cajun, man, I'm not feeling good. Look, man, look, you know, I not enough to make a video. I feel well enough to send you an email. Can you do a little short live stream saying that the big show is going to be canceled tonight?" Sure. You know, I could do that. And then the word will spread. You know, people will see it. And then the other people will, you know, tell their friends and their friends, you know, because everybody I know, you know, that knows Ken, you know, then they're going to spread the word. But if it's something that came up, like an immediate phone call, "Hey, something happened," you know, well, he ain't got time. You found a Benji coin roll hunting. All right, cool deal. That'll work. Yeah, you've been going through some $50 boxes.
I asked you the same thing, Mike Badger. No, he's
Yeah, I'm about just the opposite that you could get from Orange County.
it's that 714 in your email address, man. That's the old area code for all of Orange County, and then they switched to 949. Now it's North Orange County.
Oh,
And you, especially us late nighters, you get a lot of people on the West Coast that are, you know, it's only midnight there or whatever, so they're jumping on. Starbucks Jeff. You're from Orange County then, huh, Starbuck?
there you go, Miss Mercer, and I sure will do it too. Not a problem. "15 minutes east of Disneyland."
Cool. What's KI, Jason? Anaheim, huh? East. What's east? East of Anaheim, still Anaheim, huh? From Disneyland.
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with California too much. I know one of my aunts lived over there in Oakland,
It
right
kind
on
of
the outside of Oakland in the country.
that's north. That's like northern Cal. Yeah, Anaheim Hills. That's actually a really nice area. You get down near Disneyland, 15 minutes away, and you've got, you know, you got to dodge people, you know, with the shopping carts walking across the street, and then you go 15 miles west, and you're in Anaheim Hills. There's $1 million mansions up there.
No.
It's crazy. Multi-million-dollar mansions, I should say. Yeah, Anaheim Hills is nice. I had a friend who used to live up there. He went into the Coast Guard when we graduated high school. He went straight to the Coast Guard. Actually, that was the first time I had ever seen $1,000 bill. They had a house in Anaheim Hills, and his dad had a room upstairs. It was like a billiards room, and on the wall he had a $500 and a $1,000 Federal Reserve note mounted in a frame. And let's see, he'd be about 46 years old. His name was Tony.
What's up, Stacy? Twisted Oil Raisins in the house.
You think you know him, Starbuck? I don't know, man. I've lost touch with him. That was last time I talked to him was the early '90s. Put his last name in the chat. I'll tell you if that's him.
Hey, Blue, you still in here? I'm waiting on you to jump up in the panel.
I ain't seen him since he popped up.
Yeah, I told him I sent him a link. He says, okay.
You know what?
This little Sunday night thing anymore.
This is a German 10 mark.
Well, that's cool. I'd never seen that. Well,
You know the cool thing about these German marks. Let me see if I can I'll adjust my scope here a little bit and get a wider shot of it. But the cool thing about these is from the 60s on, they did a bunch of these, and each one, they did a bunch of these commemoratives, and each one has a different eagle on the front. Look at these eagles. I mean, they're just amazing, right? This is 73.
It's a neat point.
Yeah, just all their designs on these. This Deutschland, and this is actually 5 mark, not a 10 mark. I think I said 10, but yeah, it's a 5 mark. And they in the 60s and 70s they ran, I don't know how many a year, maybe multiple per year. And so I've been trying to get a collection of these going. I've got maybe 20 or so of the different issues. And so those I got Goldwasser and Pater, and then Andre G, both doing trades with me. And so I told them that's what I wanted was the 5 mark commems, and so they found some I didn't have. This one's got the solar system, so it's got the sun in the middle, and then each one of those rings has a planet going around. You can see in German, you know, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Erde, Venus.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty neat, huh? Pretty cool.
There's so many coins out there. It's amazing. I still see ones I've not ever seen before. Like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on these, let's see if I can show you. They got edge lettering.
Edge lettering.
Yeah, which I got refocus.
Oh, a $10,000 bill. Yeah, I saw pictures of those one time. That's as close as I got to one.
Does all that say? Well,
My German is not what it should be by any means. I couldn't tell you.
What's that DEU or whatever? I didn't see it all the way. Is that Deutsch?
Yeah, it's
Republic. Okay, Republic.
Bunders Republic Deutschland.
Yeah, Deutschland.
And
Yeah.
then it says Deutschmark, and then it says 1973 5 Deutschmark.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's I think it's a silver coin. I think it's 62% silver, maybe. I'll look it up here real quick.
Oh, Slacker, 68 ohm resistor. That's one of the most popular ones they got out there. I used to buy those for 2 or 3 cents, 4 cents a piece from CEI, Consolidated Electronics Incorporated, when I had my radio shop, my TV shop, whatever, radio shop. They brought me TVs. I didn't want to work on them, but I did it for special friends. I had a small shop. I didn't have room for a whole lot of TVs.
Yeah, These are 62.5% silver, these 5 Deutschmarks, even all the way through the 70s. They made them out of 62.5% silver. And they're about 11 and a quarter grams. So we got a quarter ounce of silver in one of these things. Maybe a little less. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I traded these guys for them, and I just had them send me a stack of different ones. Let's see if I got some more I can put up here.
Nobody say that guy's name that's named Nick, if y'all saw it. Nobody say it. That's a troll. If you say it, it's going to be racist. I caught that right away.
Yeah, the things people come up with.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you, Miss Mercy. I was talking about people in the pound. Oh, yeah.
I swear, that's me. That's just,
It's just the way he had it spelled.
yeah.
First name was Nick. Okay. They ain't catching me on those names they make up that are racist.
That sounds like the same guy, Starbucks. That's pretty cool, man. I think he knows a guy I went to high school with. Well, that's random. Could be him. Hey, thanks, Jason. It is beautiful. Here's another one of these. These things are like a quarter ounce of silver, and some of them. This one's really kind of proof-like. Let's see. I got one for you. Yeah, one for you.
Blues must have come in left.
Was that?
Blues must have come in and left.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I hadn't seen him since.
He's probably doing something for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Just rest my labels. Get everything out tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the Austrian coins too. I like the Philharmonics on their coins.
Yeah, they're beautiful. A lot of people don't like that design. I think it's great.
Hey, Slacker, if say his name real fast. Say his name real fast, Slacker, and you'll catch it. You might have to say it 3 or 4 times before you catch on to it.
His first name's Tony, though. Starbucks. I mean, there can't be that many guys out there with if you know his dad had 1,000 and a 500 mounted in the billiards room, man. That's
Yeah, that's right, Slacker. Midnight caught it.
Oh, this one's cool. Check this one out. Yeah, ask him if he went to a Christian high school. And let me know next time I see you in here. I think he went to is it Villa Park? Is that the name? And he transferred over. All right, that's out of focus. That's worse. Look at the depth on that. Isn't that crazy? Like you're looking down a hallway.
Wow.
It's tough to see on the scope, but the rays in the sky, the way the light hits it,
Neat engraving.
it gives off a luster off of that that is just absolutely amazing. And you see what I'm talking about? All the eagles on the back are different styles.
Huh.
So like you line them all up. You're each year you're looking at a different one. This is even a 98, right? They're modern coins, and this is a 10 mark. But they're all 62.5% silver.
Wow.
So, and what's amazing is you can get these things around melt value, even in, it is kind of amazing. I'm into these. I just recently got into these, kind of Northern European coinage, and the designs are phenomenal. It's like the Swiss stuff is pretty cool too. It's just, it's like German automobiles, they do the same thing with the coins. They pay attention to detail, I guess. I don't know.
How's the mintage on those? I mean, do they run pretty high or?
Yeah. So the proof which I don't think this one might be. Let me look at it here. The proofs run really low, like they'll be under 250,000 or even way lower than that. But under 8 million total mintage on the BUs.
Wow.
So I mean, some of them are more rare than others. There'll be 1 million, 2 million mintage. Here's another one of these 10 marks. Different eagle again. You see that? It's just really cool to kind of look at the different designs that they've got. This one's from 90.
That one looks more like a phoenix.
Like a painting?
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's a phoenix or the German eagle.
All of them are eagles.
He's got a kind of a head of a phoenix.
Their national coat of arms is an eagle. So all of them are eagles. They're just designed differently.
Yeah. Yeah, actually a phoenix is more of a, how do you call that?
Mythical.
Well, yeah, it's mythical, but it's more of the way they draw on or whatever is more detail than that. More of a beautiful bird than an eagle. I mean, if they were really in real life,
Yeah.
there's more detail to all that stuff. It's hard to explain. Stacy, where you at right now? Rugby, North Dakota.
Ooh. It's cold here, so I
Yeah, I bet you cold up there. Stacy's a 18-wheeler driver, and he on flatbed, so I'm pretty sure he's doing all field going up there. Because Dakota's got a lot of all field work. A bunch of buddies of mine down here that went up there doing the, pipeline, construction, all that stuff.
Mhm.
In the North Dakota up there. Man, if you ever look at a satellite picture at night of the Dakotas, North Dakota, hey, with all the flares going off from all the not platforms. I'm thinking of the Gulf. With all the production area going on over there,
Mhm.
all that's out in the open country, but it looks like all the flares and stuff like that. It looks like cities,
Wow.
city lights at night. When planes fly over it, they're like, oh, well, we're over North Dakota, or they can see North Dakota, and you're 30,000 feet in the air, you can see a long ways away.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rob Parker, how y'all doing? This afternoon, oh, you're a little late. That's my time, that's my time. 8 inches of snow over here tonight.
It's colder here than I thought it was supposed to get.
Yeah, it got chilly down here too.
He might be Egyptian. I thought he was Spanish, but that's a good question, Starbucks. Sorry, guys. I got a side chat going here with Starbucks, and yeah, I mean, it could be the same. It could be the same guy.
Did I see who just went live? Nope. Nope. Sure did. I'm on StreamYard side, but I have my YouTube chat. I'm not on the YouTube side. I can check though real quick. Oh yeah, I do now. And I sent him a link too to jump in here. I think I did.
Who's left? Blue?
No, Rich.
No. Well,
I thought I sent him a link. I'm sending him an email right now. All right, work. I don't know if he'll get it or not. Oh, you got some Mississippi fishing. You just put a video up earlier. That'll work, Rob. Hey, everybody, if y'all don't know Rob Parker, man, he's got some awesome videos, fishing videos, bass fishing, brim, sac-a-lait, crappie, perch, white perch, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I've been over there a couple of times and watched some of his videos already.
Y'all go check him out. He just got a new video out too. Well, I know my kitchen table's a mess. It's like, and my computer desk. We got guests coming over Thursday, maybe Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, coming for the holidays. I need to clean all my coins up and put all that in boxes and put that up in storage.
Let's build you a doghouse, Cajun.
A doghouse?
Yeah.
Why?
If an old lady gets tired of you stacking, Oh, so when your wife gets tired of you stacking all that stuff on the dining room table, you'll have someplace to go.
Oh, she wanted all the printer and stuff and the laptop, but I'm gonna take the laptop, move it over there, but the printer is gonna stay on the table. I'm gonna just cover it with something. So
You got one of them Wi-Fi,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah,
You
yeah.
got to get sucker somewhere in a closet.
I don't want to unplug it though.
Well,
I just don't.
don't worry.
Yeah, but
It'll memorize all of it that you've got in it.
yeah. But we're just gonna I'm gonna pop down the paper thing
Yeah.
and we're just gonna cover it with a sheet. We're not gonna have that much food this year. We always have 2 tables up anyway. We have one of them fold out tables
Yeah.
that we put up.
And we used to have a spread. Probably won't have no whole lot this year. I am going to do one of my little, what do you call them, things you do every holiday.
Was that?
I listen to Alice's Restaurant every year on Thanksgiving Day. It's kind of a tradition.
Alice's Restaurant.
Yeah, by Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah,
You've listened to them.
yeah.
That's what I do every Thanksgiving morning. It's one of those traditions.
What do? You listen to the song or the
Well,
movie? Or?
it's a ballad. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't watch the movie, but we used to cook just about all night, for out an army, really. And by the time 10, 11 o'clock the next morning rolled around, we'd be kind of tired and stuff. So we'd take a break, drink a bottle of wine, listen to Arlo Guthrie.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that there.
Then we were good to go.
I don't know if Rich is gonna kill his stream, pop in here or what, but if he had just went, I don't know if he got my email or not. We'll probably give Rich a raid after a while. I'm surprised he didn't check. Well, no, like I had looked, but I didn't see nobody live, so which nobody told me anybody was live, so. David said you can't get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.
Have you ever listened to that whole album? Got one other song, I Don't Want a Pickle.
If I heard, yeah, I've heard the one, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle.
The only one I really remember is, Alice's Restaurant.
It's good ballad. It's just one of those things that come across one year and it kind of stuck.
I need to rewatch it too.
I ain't seen a movie in a long time. I didn't really care for the movie that much. I liked the song or whatever it is, the story, better than the movie. I think they could have made the movie a whole lot better.
Oh, it's just Value Hunter's putting stuff up on the scope there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
trying to watch him.
bums me out. I can't find the date, but you can
That's
see it.
That's a Type 1.
Type 1, yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because it's got a really, really clear mint mark,
Yeah.
and that's it. And you can see the 7 there a little bit. You can see it. But
It's unusual that mint mark survives and the date's that way.
you see this right here. You can kind of see the 7 right in that area right there. That's the top of it. And it comes over and down.
Well,
Now,
if
that's
you
really,
see the 7, then you would know it's a 17, and then you can check the value on it.
yeah.
You know,
It's just, it's AG, right? With pretty much no date. So it's nice because you can tell what it is from the, I'm sure everybody in here knows this, but the Standing Liberty quarters, they all have 3 stars. I think it's 3 stars, right? Underneath the eagle, the flying eagle. In the first 2 years of this coin, they did not.
right.
In 16s are real rare and expensive, and the 17s are too if you get a decent one. But they switched to Type 2 halfway through the year or something like that.
Well, the date wore off because the date was a very high point of the coin.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah.
reason it wore off so fast. And then in 1925, they changed that design over.
Mint mark usually goes with it though.
Now the mint mark is kind of lower than that pedestal.
Little.
Where it's standing.
Oh,
And this Type 1 also would have had her upper torso exposed.
yeah.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, they would call those Janet Jackson coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Wardrobe malfunction.
Well, you can still make it out though.
It's crazy the rim detail too and the hair. I mean, those are usually points that are gone on something that's worn this much.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird.
What value do you see on that? Like it is right there.
I don't know.
Let me look something up right quick. Probably take me about 30 seconds for that page to load up. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill my YouTube side. Yeah, that's what. It's kind of a new nickname on it, the Janet Jackson coin, because of that wardrobe malfunction.
I love it. That's funny.
Yeah,
That is funny.
it's booked on USA
All right,
Coin.
Starbucks.
$42.
We'll see you tomorrow for the auction.
Sounds good, Starbucks.
$42. That a good on USA Coin book.
Oh, that's what it shows?
Yeah. You're looking
Yeah,
probably.
mine hadn't loaded yet.
Well, I don't know. It's not as high as I thought it would be, really.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking it was higher than that.
Yeah, but at 16 is worth more.
Yeah, that's 16. Wouldn't you like to come across one of those and be you?
Yeah, boy,
Uh,
I think I could pay my house off with that.
yeah, MS-63, 18 grand and a half. what it looked at.
Oh, I could pay my house off and but all brand new bamboo floors down.
Look at the value on this one. Look this one up if you can, Mike.
I don't know why I went to Seated Liberty. I hit standing.
What is that? Oh, what's that?
This is a $1 gold coin.
1852.
52 D.
Let's see.
I would say it is, you know,
That's a small Indian head.
no,
No, it's the one before that, isn't it?
that's a Liberty head.
Liberty head, yeah. Got a mint mark on it?
It does, yeah, it does.
What's
It
the mint mark?
It's a D, which is in the South, right?
A D?
That is not a Denver mint.
No, that's Dahlonega.
Yes.
There was only 6,360 of those minted. Let's see, what kind of condition was it in?
I'm gonna guess.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's maybe just sub AU.
Nice crack. What's the other side? Pretty good too.
Liberty's a little bit tough to see on the scope. If I give a little shadow, you see it pops a little better.
Yeah, it would. These stars is in good shape.
Yeah.
And it's pretty high, really. Let's see.
And it is
Man,
it is actually the right gold content and it's the right diameter.
I would say it's every bit of a very fine, wouldn't you?
I think it's very fine, yeah.
$1,615 is what it looks at.
Yeah. The only problem I've got with it is that it is 1/100th of a gram off on weight.
1/100th.
I believe it's one. Yeah, is it the 100th or the 10th spot? It's a 10th of a gram off. Sorry.
A 10th of a gram or a 100th of a gram?
Is,
It's a 10th of a gram off.
is there any of the edge missing?
That would be that would account
File those off.
that would account for the wear.
The edge is actually sharp, which
Yeah.
I don't know how common that is for that, but I believe that these are commonly counterfeited using other like gold planchets, and they make them like really. There's actually, if you see at the top, of it there. There's
Mhm. I was fixing to ask you that. Is that a clash from?
yes, and that's a known clash on the actual authentic coin.
Yeah.
And so
Have you,
if they counterfeited the clash into it to make it that tough to discern.
that's kind of rare. They would counterfeit the clash into it.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's the way that they were. I got to read the thing on it again. I was reading about it. I forget what I read. I got this in a lot that I bought in the estate sale lot, and it came. I bought like 20 coins on a sheet, and this happened to be one of them. And they didn't even know that it was on there. It was just kind of. I didn't know it either, and I got the thing for next to nothing. And then I started researching it, wondering if it was real. I was freaking out a little bit when I saw the D mint mark on there, and anyway, it turns out like when they were counterfeiting these things, they used one of the original coins to make it, and the die clash was on there. So I guess that's how it got transferred over.
Okay, turn the coin over.
China's doing the exact same thing with our Morgan dollars right now. Have you checked that die crack out against?
The die crack is actually also a known die crack on this issue.
Well, now see, that's a hard something to copy.
Yeah.
They would actually have to crack their die to make that.
Exactly the same exact weight too.
Well, if they're copying the die, wouldn't the die crack show up?
Not necessarily. It would be incuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be raised. It would be below surface.
Yeah.
Is that which is yours? Is it? Well,
it looks raised. It looks raised to me. But I it's tough to tell under this. I have to look at it under the loop and see if I can.
Well, you can throw light on it where you're at right now on that scope and see if you get the shadows and stuff.
See if it throws a shadow to one side.
And if it throws a shadow to one side, it's a
that one actually looks infused. Well, I don't know. Right there below the D, it doesn't.
No, it's raised.
Yeah, it's raised.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I believe that's real, man.
Yeah, but look, yeah, you see it. The die crack's not going through the L in dollar. It's not going through the 5 neither, but it's going through the top of that boat.
Well,
goes up the 1 and then off to the side.
They could go.
Well, yeah, it can if the die is cracked that far below.
Where they're cracked and running to, it's hard to see them coming through that D and that L because they're right on the edge. So they run
go through it. It looks like, but there could be some wear too.
I mean, it goes under the L. That means it wasn't that L's lower.
See where it's intersecting that L?
Yeah.
It could be running up the side, and those two small sections of L could be hiding, could be wore off.
Yeah,
right there.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's running under the L. It's not running. You can't see the die crack over the L. That means that die was actually cracked.
You didn't hear me, Cajun.
What?
Where that intersects that L, it runs straight up the inside vertical of that L.
Oh, it does? Oh.
The only place it would show would be on the little tiny Sharif on the top and the horizontal bar at the bottom of the L. So that could wear off real easy.
Yeah.
And the D is the same way. If you look at the D where it crosses it, it shows it intersects the D at the same kind of an angle and runs up the inside of that vertical bar.
Yeah, it does.
And it could very easy wear off there. You know,
I see it on the bottom left of the D where it comes up in there and it runs along the vertical bar.
Right. And then
comes out up there.
It's just been wore off normal wear.
Yeah, but usually a die crack, if the die is cracked just a little bit, it won't show on the high points of the coin. It'll just show in the fields. But that die was cracked deep. You know what I'm talking about? That way it split that top of that bow. See what I'm talking about? Top of that bow on that wreath.
Yeah.
All right. See how it runs straight across it on the top of it instead of under it? All right. That means that die was cracked. That bow itself was cracked too. That was a badly cracked die. If if it's a true, real coin, that die was cracked that deep.
Well, it's real gold. It's the real diameter. I just that weight differential is what throws me, and it doesn't look circulated enough to have 1/10 of a gram difference in weight.
It might be 100th of a gram though. Depends on the way you're looking at the decimals. What's your decimals?
I gotta look at. Let me see where
I mean your decimal point. How many units do you have after it?
That's the reason I was asking about the edge. You know, they follow the edges to steal little gold off of each coin.
Yeah. And that's why they put the reeded edge on coins
Right.
to keeping people
Yeah, I don't.
out to
It's not,
go.
that's what threw me though. It's not from. Yeah, I don't. This thing rounds up, unfortunately. So I think the weight is supposed to be. Is the weight supposed to be? Does it say the weight on whatever you were looking at, Mike?
It's what, sir?
The weight. Let me look at the red book. Let me look at my red book real quick and
What the
see.
weight is.
The weight, I
The
think.
weight's 1.672.
And if yours says 1.6,
No. It's way off. Then it's more than
What is
that.
it?
I don't think it's close enough. Hold on a second. Where in the heck
scale is off.
where's the old gold here? Yeah, I wish I had a $4. That is not it.
What year was that again?
1852.
1852, $1.
D.
Right, Dahlonega.
Yeah, it takes me a while to find the right spot in the red book on these. You can tell I don't go there often enough.
Okay, 1852
There we
D.
go. Yeah, 18.
Yeah, I'm showing 1615 too on coin book. 1.672, yeah.
That's what I was having. 13 millimeter in diameter. It has got 10% copper, so it's just 90% gold.
Yeah, they all were.
And today's worth in just weight, it's $70.
Yeah, but it's way light.
So its mystic value is way above that.
It's way. See, you know what's happening is mine's measuring it at a gram, but it's not rounding down. I think that's why I thought it was wrong, or it's not rounding up. It to 2. It's just sitting there. So if it's worn to less than 1.5 grams, I'm not getting an accurate reading on my scale.
Oh, you got a gram and that's it. It rounds off to the gram.
Oh, you need a better scale, bud.
Oh, yeah, you need
Well,
one.
I've got another one. I don't have it in front of me here.
Yeah, you need one.
I remember it. So this one's not going to do me any good, but I remember it weighing off. But yeah, this thing is, I believe.
Yeah, you need one that's two numbers after the decimal point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not have that. I do not.
You know, for small amounts like that. The one I have is good for like pennies and nickels, you know, dimes. Like my penny, like 3.1. Mine says 3.1.
Yeah, I need that. I need to get a better scale.
I wish mine said 3.10 or 3.100, but you know, I just
You sell those good scales for fairly cheap. I think you can get them pretty cheap.
yeah, I can get them through Guardhouse. I sure can.
They're not very expensive. I've got one of them, and it's great. I mean, I've never had to calibrate it. No time I've had it.
Yeah, you took care of it though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's traveled a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't dropped, kicked around, all that stuff.
No, but it gets stuck in my back pocket and sat on a lot.
Oh.
Now this one's real.
I was going to say that is
And
not.
I'm thinking I might. I'm looking at the detail on this thing, and I'm thinking that it might. I look at a lot of these, and they bring a way better premium on resale if you grade them. And I'm looking at where the pickup points on it, and I think it's gradable.
I think it's extra fine.
Yeah.
What I seen. If the rest of it goes,
Yeah.
Man.
Got some rim dings and edge issues because of removal from jewelry like all of these from this time frame do. But you know, we have feathers on that.
The reverse was a better shape, wasn't it?
Yeah, reverse was in better shape. But
The headband. It won't go extra fine, but
no, but it's you know, it's probably close to that. It's up there.
what's a mint mark?
Minus details. No mint mark.
No mint mark.
No.
Yeah, they just made one $3. That ought to be an expensive little coin.
Probably.
But yeah, they did. They had the.
It's a $1,100 coin, easy.
Yeah.
Well, and extra fine.
I think it's
booked for $1,100. It's very fine.
Details grade will drop it, but it still probably fetch me $600 or $700. I'm guessing
If
I get it graded and it gets close.
If you get it graded, it'd be worth more than that.
Yeah. I'm probably sending this one in. I've got this, and I've got a couple of Morgans that I think are they're Carson City. 2 of them I got at an auction. Kind of a funny story I was sharing with some of the guys on a chat, but I bought it at an estate sale. There was it was all this furniture, and they had one lot of coins, and it was all the coins were sitting on top of a cafeteria tray. You know, I can clearly see that there was some sets and some Morgans and things like that in there, and I thought to myself, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this lot, and I did, and I got them back, and there was like 4 or 5 Carson City Morgans on there, which I did not pay nearly the value, you know, the value of those things. But 2 of them in particular were like, they're like, you know, deep mirror proof, like possibly. I don't know. I don't have the eye for it. That, you know, you send them in thinking that's what you're going to get, and then you don't. So that's why I'm kind of wondering if it's worth it to grade those. But I've got this $3 gold and those 2 that I was thinking about sending into NGC.
Have you checked the VAMs on them?
I have not.
But because they will not list the VAM a lot of times.
Annex is the only one that put a VAM listing on there.
No, they, unless you ask, you know, unless you tell them about it.
Okay.
And they won't label it as that VAM.
The other ones do VAMs. Just I think
BCGS do.
CGS, they doing more. They recognizing more VAMs now than they used to.
But they won't label it unless you mention it as when you send it in, will they?
Oh yeah. It costs you $10 more to designate that VAM. Yeah.
It's well worth that, you know, that little bit of money.
Oh yeah, that's just the way they do it, because they got to look it up, you know, and say, oh well, it's like $10 or $20 for us to research it, you know, and all that and everything, you know. So, boom. Hey, Monkey Swag, how you doing? Johnny Ray, what's going on, bud? How you doing?
MMS 96 jump. He wants to jump in the stream.
Oh, Monkey Swag. Actually, I'm fixing to head out in a little bit. Oh, you can see the 8 on that one real good.
Yeah, just the 8. But
yeah, 8.
No mint mark, right? No mint mark. Yeah, just an 8.
Can't tell that 3rd digit.
No, this is a filler. This is a whole filler.
But it's clear as hell.
That 8's really clear. Yep, it is.
Yeah, but you can tell that's a 1918 though, because of the
yeah, I can see the 1.
The way that the
isn't it?
okay, the design where the date is.
Yeah.
The newer design after 1925 will be recessed in there instead of raised like that. That pedestal is made different.
Yeah.
And that's the reason they did it in 1925. Because the dates would wear out.
That's how you know it's an 18.
Right. If you look up a 1928 or look at a 1928
Yeah.
or 1924, 25, if you have one close available to you, compare those two pedestals. Oh, you're not born there, slacker. You're just working on some stuff. That's all. Same guy. It was Value Hunter, Monkey Swag.
You got to throw a counterfeit. You got to throw a counterfeit D-Mint up there for Mr. Monkey Swag, man. He's just in the wings watching the chat. All of a sudden, he pops up. He knows his stuff, man. I love watching his videos. They're just, it's like, it's enjoyable, you know? I post videos, man. It's always unboxings and mail calls, which are great, you know, giving shout outs and stuff. But I like these guys, you know, like Monkey Swag, Michael Kittle. They throw videos up with their coins on there, man. You get good information. It's just kind of like, you just enjoy watching them, you know, seeing the stuff they put up. He's got some.
I had it one time. That'd be nice.
Oh, you brought a Seed of Liberty proof. How evident is the proof? Can you tell? I mean, obviously, but you know, I mean, is it a standout? The proof elements. Yeah. Quarter. Okay. Did you do a video on that one, Monkey Swag? Yeah, who can? Who can afford cameos, man? I got a cameo that I could afford. I'll put it up next. I'll put it on the screen. This was the cameo that I could afford.
Bird dog.
That's a cameo. That's the kind of dog I've got right there. So I've got a $50 that matches. That's Newfoundland.
Good sized dog.
Yeah, she's big. Poor thing. She's about 10 years old. They're not super long life, but poor thing had a seizure tonight earlier when I was sitting here watching YouTube and going through coins, and she started whining, and it's the second time it's happened to her. I don't know what to do about it. It's like you take them to the vet, you know, and they just send you a bill and nothing changes.
Yeah.
She pissed all over the ground as a result, right next to my desk, which was great.
You can't help that though.
Oh, Starbucks had on that gold dollar, the die crack's in the wrong spot.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Good deal.
According to PCGS, but was that the only? Well, okay, yeah. If it's a counterfeit, then they put the die crack in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's a known die crack from what I was reading, but I didn't get the points on it. But yeah, I hey, I would keep it as an example of a counterfeit. You know what I mean? And it tested gold, so.
Yeah. But how many dies did they use though? You'll have to look up the die pairs, see how many actual dies they used.
You're the one that's got the brain.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, Boodle Butter.
You got a brain book right there beside you.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got Walter book right here.
You're the one that tell us the die pairs.
Yeah, I guess I could look it up, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you couldn't read. You just need to send that on up here to me.
Yeah. Walter Breen's Complete Encyclopedia of U.S. and Colonial Coins, and that is a heavy tome. That is a tome right there.
I wanted that book forever.
That sucker weighs like
That's
six.
the way I feel about it. 4K. I'll keep it. It's gold, so I can't really, can't go wrong with having a little bit of gold, even if it's fake.
Let me look in the back here.
I was thinking about throwing this thing up on auction last night, but I was going to wait because there was some other Canadian stuff. I didn't put any Canadian up, but
Cajun,
Was that?
flip it over to him. See what he's talking about.
I was going to throw this. This is a, what is this? Quebec 1st French Canadian Regiment. It's a silver nickel, I think, is what this is. Let me look at the COA real quick. It comes with it. It's in a little holder. I think the whole thing may be in French. I may have to have you read this, Cajun.
Let me see it.
You.
I
Oh,
might
wait.
read it.
It's got English on the back. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Starbucks said no. I said that wrong.
Yeah, this is a sterling proof 5-cent piece. Canadian 5 cents.
Proof wise.
Sterling proof.
Okay, it should say on which one you said had French. 2000 would be Vincent. Vincent.
Okay.
And then it would be L'Argent for silver. Okay. De Quebec. 1st French Canadian Regiment. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, they've got it translated. I was just reading the top part in French, but they've got the bottom. They've got it translated for me. But yeah, it says it's a 5-cent proof silver, sterling, and then the rest says 7.5% copper.
Okay, Starbuck. You can put that link up.
It's cool. It's numbered.
Hey, Miss Maria, how you doing?
These days here.
I like that. It was Tex guy that was wanting the Canadian coins last night. He would have liked that probably.
Yeah, this is one of 40,000.
Oh man, there ain't many of those made.
Yeah.
What year was it? 2000?
2000 sterling silver nickel, commemorating the French Canadian Regiment.
That's another one I haven't seen. Oh, EVG.
Pretty cool little coin. I was gonna throw it on a block, but
Hey, hey.
stick to Canadian stuff.
Watch out, David. Watch out, David. KGB's in the house.
Hey, VG, how you doing, man? These things are pretty cool. You guys buy any of these Germania mint silver rounds? These things are.
Been looking at them lately.
I just think they're really cool looking. I think it's probably the nicest, non-state-run mint out there. Design-wise, I mean, this is
Nice corn.
Hey, EBG, I sent you an email. Did you get my email?
Who, me?
EBG. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, Jeff. The die cracks over by the leaf on the other side, and then there's another one that goes from the A through the one to the R. There may be a couple different. Maybe a couple different kinds. Rarity of survival. Narrative.
You got an 1854, right?
Yeah. Oh, 52. There's a 52. 52D. EBG, is your email address on your web, on your YouTube channel under your description, the same one that is linked to your PayPal, or do you have another?
Hey, what head design was on that? That was the
It's the Liberty head.
yeah, it wasn't the okay, that was a small coin.
Yeah.
Okay, because they have that look like a princess head. Okay, you know with that big crown on top.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the Indian princess. Okay.
Yeah, it's not the Indian. It's the Liberty.
Yeah, long acres, small size or type 1. Okay, it says right here on the 1854, the Larnaga, or as we call it, Dalamega, sometimes.
Omega.
Okay, well, it says that thing is very, very rare, according to Walter Brink. Well, small d, because that's a large D, small d. 3 reverses shipped, apparently only 1 used. Our verses were left over from 1852. The prohibitively rare choice. 8-ounce verses, 8-ounce verses, and 5 reverses. Shipped to New Orleans remained unused. It says here 3 reverses shipped, apparently only 1 used. That's all Walter Breen has to say on that. I mean, yeah, Walter Breen. I don't know why I want to say George.
No sweat, EBG. Just making sure you knew I was trying.
Oh, it's 1852. I thought you said it was 1854.
No, it might have misspoke, but yeah, it's 52. Sorry.
Okay, it says right here. Yeah, no small D on that. 2 reverses. Shipped December 1851. Apparently, only 1 used. Usually with heavy obverse clash marks. Usually very fine. prohibitively rare, uncirculated.
And there's your class mark. You can see the D, and there's also an S. And then look above her head. You can see the wreath or the the leaves. See above the back of her hair and then the bun.
Turn that coin straight north and south.
Look at that, Cajun. You see the wreath behind her head?
Yeah.
With the D. And then I'll turn it north and south. And there's also an S over there next to the star. And then if you look at what's clashing, it's the edge of that wreath right there.
Right. It's hard to counterfeit a clash.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, now turn it over and put it north and south for about 30 seconds. For some reason.
Catch you, EDG. Thanks. I'll get that out in the morning.
It's not showing a picture of the coin itself. Let me see. I'm checking something. There was two kind of designs. The stars close to the rim and far from the rim. And these pictures I got. Okay, I mean everything matches from the tiara or crown, whatever you want to call it, on the top of her head.
You got that big right in the crease between the crown and the hair like that?
Right. Well, no, it's not showing a picture of that. It's just telling me how many dies on the 1852. 2 reverses. And they were shipped out 1851, and it says apparently only one used. Usually with heavy obverse clash marks. So you got your clash marks on the obverse. Usually in very fine condition. And this is an old book, but it says $6,050. That's not minutes, that's bucks. It was 6,300 made.
Vintage.
It's not showing a picture of that though in this book. It's just saying how many reverses. I think it was pretty sure it was. Well, let's see, the 18 and yeah. On the 1854s, the 1852 obverse dies were used for the 1854s. And that's all I see in this big book.
Is that a break in her nose or not? At the top, the bridge of her nose, there's a slight break right there. Is that where it's saying it is?
What? Oh. Okay, he put a link up.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to read through. It's tough to be on the stream and.
Okay, let me
read through that and move the coin around at the same time.
let me do this. Let me do this.
He said there's a break on the nose and on the bridge of the nose. I'm wondering if it's up by her eye right there or not. Thanks, Tex Guy. I think it's a fake. It's a nice looking fake coin. Nice looking counterfeit coin, I think.
I mean, I'm seeing one in MS62. It's not showing the die clash on this one that I can see. And I'm doing the Zoom feature. Okay, let me see. Reading the details down here. See if I can see anything on the. Okay, and that's the O. I was talking about the O with a die scratch. Not a die crack, but a die scratch. And the nose is always broken. There are usually multiple clash marks before the face of liberty, and the nose is always broken. But it's not showing a picture of that though. This is the result of die lap and is evidenced by shiny area in front of the forehead. Raised die scratches, even on worn specimens. You probably have to go in like one of the websites that would like die clash, mad die clashes or something.
Yeah.
maddieclash.com or something like that. And
Well, I may just package this thing up with that $3 and those Morgans, and just see what they say.
yeah, because if they don't charge you if it's counterfeit.
Right. No risk. It's a good example either way, and it's gold, so can't go wrong. And if it gets graded, it happens to be real. I mean, that's maybe the best find I've ever had.
That'd be cool.
Well, anyway, it's a good what do you call it? Icon or avatar or whatever. A picture of that $1 with the 52.
Oh, I'm fixing to jump out of here, David. Oh, EVG, David. I'm fixing to jump out of here. I've been on it's jumping on 4 o'clock.
Always broken. Okay.
And I have to get up and start getting ready early for this auction we have tomorrow. So this is just going to be a talk about, the auction and, like the people that had wanted to donate, I was going to tell them to, get with me to send me emails tomorrow and stuff. And I didn't have a chance to do that.
How long do you think it auction tomorrow's going to last, Cajun?
I don't know. I'm supposed to have a bunch of donators. I'm waiting on a few packages to come in. I've got confirmation that it's going to be, one of them is going to be here tomorrow, and I thought they were going to mail it off themselves.
What about the pennies that you were supposed to get?
Yeah, I didn't get those yet. I'll probably get them in tomorrow. I don't have a tracking number on those. And that didn't go through PayPal, so I'm not going to get a tracking number through PayPal.
Yeah.
Oh, I did check on some of that stuff about that new YouTube policy they got out. You know, that
Oh,
you have to set your YouTube channel for kids or not made for kids, and content and all that stuff.
right.
I was watching this one guy. He's a lawyer. He was like, "Man, YouTube makes that so much of a gray area, and it's not even uh, described real good on now." He did say, YouTube also. I watched one of YouTube's videos on that, and YouTube says that a kid is described as somebody younger than 13, not 13 and younger, but younger than 13. So 12 years old is a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you make content for kids that are 12 and under, like with toys, video gaming, stuff like that,
Yeah.
cartoon characters, stuff like that, then your content is made for kids. And I don't have none of that content in my channel. I don't have toys, Nerf guns, cartoon characters. I don't have none of that in my channel that will attract 12-year-olds. And it doesn't even say in there about having to age restrict your video.
David Carlisle says, "Is a stuffed gnome count?"
Yeah. Well, actually, he's not attracting kids with it, because the gnome is carrying a laser or a weapon. So
Yeah, and a flamethrower. And no kids like
Yeah.
no kids like stuffed gnomes with flamethrowers. Everybody knows that.
No children have been harmed during this video.
yeah, and I wouldn't even consider that a toy. Really, it is a stuffed animal, but
Yeah. Man. They left that where they could change it real easy, didn't they?
yeah, but then the lawyer makes a video like 3 days later, same lawyer, and I thought I could have got the link up for that video, and then y'all could have went through his channel and looked up, because they back to back those videos.
Yeah.
Hey, Les Wiley, how you doing?
Hey, Les.
Harley, how are you?
Well, I don't know about a toy flamethrower now, David, because that thing could shoot a flame out, and that wouldn't be a toy.
David was toy like that.
Oh, Starbucks? No, I sure didn't, mon ami. I don't know when you sent it out. I don't know if you shipped it with a tracking number or what. You probably did, though. Yes, like or no, that wasn't no toys. How you been, Les?
What
Hey,
time's your
David.
auction tomorrow, Cajun? What time's your auction?
Well, if I get those BU rolls of pennies tomorrow, from Chuck Daughtry, Copper Coins, we're gonna have some BU roll Lincoln rolls. I know at least one's gonna be a wheat roll. The other one's gonna be Memorial. There's gonna be few $100 worth of road, you know. So it's going to be a small box.
Wow. What date? What year range? What date range you at?
I have no idea. I haven't got the box in yet.
Oh, is he like donating it for the?
Oh, Chuck's donating the rose, yeah, for the auction.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Then I got Cajun Coin Hunter hats up there. There's going to be a Cajun Coin Hunter t-shirt, Cajun Coin Hunter beverage koozie going up. They're going to have a quilt, a custom-made quilt by Miss Ida Herring going up on the auction block.
What's a nice quilt too?
Oh, it's fine.
I'd like to have money bid on that. But
She's gonna be mailing that. And the hats, and whoever wins the auction bid on that quilt is gonna get a free hat. Free Cajun Coin Hunter hat. Oh, EBG said you had guns in your stream. Yeah. I'm not monetized though, EBG. And my channel said not made for kids. Not made for kids. But I could go through past videos and check all that, you know. I just don't know which video it was that EBG was showing his rifle and stuff.
I was saying he had his daughter and guns in the same video.
Who's that?
EVG.
Oh.
I mean, he took her hunting or something, or he had target practice with her. I don't know. I can't remember. It's a while back, maybe 6
Yeah,
months
but I think as long as they're adults with their kids,
yeah, it's okay.
in a video, yeah, that's allowed because your kids are hunting. You know, they're actually hunting. So yeah, you know, there's TV shows with that in it. You know, that's not banned.
I had one of the scariest things happen to me last time I was out, where I had my kids and guns involved in the same at the same time. We were out on a hunt. My oldest was out target practice beforehand, like you know, sighting in the rifle, and he's a crack shot. My oldest he's like marksman, and you know these we were at 100 yards out. He's sighting the rifle, or maybe it was 150, maybe 2. I don't know. It's close up, probably 100 yards. And you know these steel plate targets that are folded in the middle. They've got it's like a plate, but it's kind of creased right down the middle. So it's, you know, it's like a almost like a V, right? It's like a dish. And he sights this thing in. He hits it right in the middle of the seam, and like a couple seconds later, you hear just a go right by your head from the ricochet going past us.
Wow.
Yeah, crack shot, but man, that lead will come back at you. You gotta be careful.
David said I didn't get my own shotgun until I was 12. I think I got my 410. I was shooting my dad's 12 gauge, but I got my first 410. I was, I don't know, 8.
I got my 26. I got my first 22 at 7.
I might have been younger than 8.
And you guys are young. You're all from the South.
Yeah, I was born and raised up in the woods.
I was helping put food on the table with that little 20 gauge I got.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. 410 over under. That's a sweet one, Slacker. The 22 410 over under. That is
Yeah,
like that's the legit kid hunter right there.
They still they're squirrel guns. They still sell those at Dick's, I think.
1971 or 2 is when I got my 410. So yeah, I was 7 or 8.
I had a buddy brought a 410 out. It was a I think it was called the Equalizer. It was a handgun.
I remember those.
The only reason they didn't get me a 410 is the shells were higher. So,
For some reason, they were a little more expensive, I think.
yeah, they're still more expensive. I'd like to have a little pump or an automatic 410 now.
Oh, I love a pump 410. Mine was a bolt action.
What's a 308?
My 410. It was a bolt action.
My first 20 was single shot.
308, yeah.
I learned how to be quick shooting quail and stuff. That single shot though.
I sure do, Starbuck. I got a cooking channel. I got a gardening and cooking channel, and I got a cooking channel that's strictly for how-to videos on Cajun cooking. Okay, Miss Maria. Bon matin.
So you guys, I'm going to call it a night myself. So I appreciate everybody hanging out, and we have me in the chat here, and I will see you at your auction tomorrow, Cajun. If I can figure out what time it's going and stuff, I'll join you.
Okay, not a problem. Appreciate it. Well, it's 4:00 Bayou time. The stream's going to start. So
So is that where's the cutoff from Central to Eastern? Is on the other side of you?
Central time goes from Alabama to West Texas, something like that. New Mexico.
Yeah, so the whole state's central, right?
Yeah, I think all of Texas is central, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Cajun, I'm gonna jump out of here. I need to keep me about and get on these packages. I need to get them done. So
Okay.
my mail runs early.
All right. Hey David, can you get wait, let me get Rich's live stream up here. We're gonna go see Rich. There we go.
Yeah, I may jump over there if I get done here.
I'm gonna go for a little while. I got a bunch of stuff to do. He's talking about coins.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good night.
Well, I sent you an email answer when you sent me earlier.
Okay. Okay. Cool. An answer on the Lincoln Sense.
Well, about running a stream.
I'll stream tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. I'll send you. Just send me an email when it works for you, and I'll send you a link. We'll jump on there. I'll just put it on the camera and show you what I got.
Pretty much free all day. So whenever you get ready.
Okay. Yeah. I found a bag. It had I got at least 10 each of pretty much all the team dates and the and about most of the 20s that I showed you in those little envelopes. So I'll give you a heads up.
We'll get into that tomorrow.
Sounds good. Okay. You guys have a good night.
Later.
All right, you too.
Thanks, guys.
All right. That link I just put in chat, that's for Rich Cali 21's live stream he's doing. Let's go give him a raid. I'll be there for a couple minutes. I got a few things to do.
I see it says that El Paso's in the mountain time zone.
Yeah, that's the line right there. That's the line. El Paso's right there, the New Mexico line.
All right, man. I may see you here in a little while.
Okay.
Later.
All right. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. And we'll catch y'all. Blue Tie. Let's all go to Rich Cali 21 stream. Give him a raid. Tell him Cajun sent you. Y'all have a good one. Bon week. Bon matin, I mean.